In 1914, World War I had just started. And the lines were within a short distance of each other, 25 yards or a little bit more, where trenches had been dug for the Germans on one side and the British on the other side. And they were fighting back and forth, and many had been shot. In fact, between the two places, some of the dead soldiers had been laying there for up to 6 weeks because no one could get them apart. It came to Christmas Eve, and the German soldiers, some of them started singing Christmas carols. And they stopped, and so the British soldiers on the other side, you could hear each other very easily, started singing Christmas carols back and forth between the two. They ended up having a truce up and down the whole area there. There's a number of stories. I read several of the letters from the soldiers that were there that sent them home. And they have different reports because there's quite during the whole operation, there was a bunch of different places where a truce had been established. The next day, some of the soldiers come out and said, "Don't shoot, we won't shoot." So they got together, they started talking to each other, they celebrated Christmas together. Many of the German soldiers knew English. So, one of them, I remember, even had his wife and kids in England at the time the war started. And so they started sharing things. They shared cigarettes, they shared cigars, they shared wine, anything they had. Then someone found a ball, and they started playing soccer with it. And they just had a wonderful time. But what really started off was the whole thing of being able to sing Christmas carols. And one of the Christmas carols they sang was, they started, I think the British soldiers started it. It was Silent Night, and the German soldiers started on the other side singing Silent Night in German. So this morning, we're going to have you stand again. Karen's going to lead us in the English version, and then Sarah's going to sing a verse in the German version. Okay, let's stand as we worship the Lord.